Zachary, do you think Falcon and the Winter Soldier's mixed response will affect Brave New World's box office? So, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was the follow-up to Endgame with what was his response to receiving the shield? It was a Disney Plus show. Generally speaking, people weren't crazy about it. They were pretty disappointed that the villain was underwhelming. It got pretty preachy at times, and it just didn't deliver what people thought that they were going to get from it. So Disney responded by hiring the writers of Falcon and the Winter Soldier to write and direct the next Captain America film, the sequel to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Captain America Brave New World. So do I think that the box office for Brave New World will be hurt because of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Simply put, yes. I don't think it is quite that simple. I think it's a more complicated version of that. There's more factors that kind of go into my assessment there. But I do think that if you didn't have Falcon and the Winter Soldier and you just went straight from Endgame, Steve Rogers goes, here's Sam, here's the shield, you're Captain America now, and you don't have Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I think that movie does significantly better. But it's not quite as simple as the show just knocked down excitement. Some of it is that the streaming strategy in general, where we have these TV shows and we have these movies, and we're making movies that are sequels to both movies and TV shows, and there's important information in the TV shows, I think that's going to horribly backfire. That you're hurting movies as a marketing trick to get people to watch TV shows. And I don't think people appreciate that. I think people got burned on it and really quick, and it makes these TV shows feel like homework. Generally speaking, people have been pretty lukewarm on the Disney Plus shows from Marvel. A few of them have been really loved, but a lot of them feel like, oh, it's great for 2 episodes, it meanders in the middle, and then it's disappointing by the end. There's something in there that's like, oh, this is kind of cool, but it never fully delivers on it. And you're telling us I have to watch a bunch of those shows that underwhelm me in order to understand these movies. So I think that broad spectrum strategy will really hurt this movie, because it's like, oh, a TV show that I have to watch. You're making the movie feel more niche. It's a sequel to a TV show. It's not just a sequel to, it's not just Captain America 4. It's like tied to a TV show I didn't watch. No, I did. Of course I didn't watch it. You probably watched it. We watched it. But to my mom doesn't have Disney Plus. My mom goes to see every movie that comes out. She doesn't have Disney Plus. So all of these, she's like, all right, what do I need to know from WandaVision to understand this movie? A lot of people are in that category. They're not going to watch a bunch of shows as homework. They're frustrated that they're being asked to watch all these shows. My buddy Cody Leach, who prior to Phase 4 watched everything that Marvel put out as soon as they put it out, and he kept up with the first few TV shows, and then he just wasn't as bought into them. Some of them didn't interest him, so he just stopped watching most of them. And then someone put out a tweet yesterday saying that The Marvels is a sequel to Captain Marvel, Endgame, WandaVision, Miss Marvel, and Secret Invasion. And he's like, as someone that watches things for a living, that used to watch that watches every Marvel movie in the theater opening night, I resent the fact that you're making me do all this homework. You're making me feel like I have to watch TV shows just to understand your movie. So I think that broad strategy is going to dramatically hurt a lot of these movies. The Marvels, Captain America 4, really going to be hurt by that. But more specifically, anecdotally, talking about myself, I am less excited for Captain America 4 because of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I left Endgame, Steve hands Sam the shield, and I went, oh, cool. Oh, that's fun. You can watch my spoiler review from 4 years ago. You can watch all of my videos from the lead up to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Oh man, I can't wait to check this out. It's going to be like a buddy cop show in the MCU with 2 fun characters that have great chemistry. And then the show itself, because of the writing, disappointed me a great deal. I'm not excited about this movie as much as I would be otherwise because they wrote a bad TV show. It didn't deliver on the promise of the premise. As someone that was excited, it didn't deliver. And I think there's a lot of people in that situation. I was a lot more excited about Sam as Captain America until you gave me a show about it, and it was very lackluster, picked a very strange direction to go, and didn't fully deliver on anything that was like the tee-off stuff. Like, it's an action TV show starring two characters I already like. That should be really easy to be enjoyable. And they didn't deliver on it. That's very, very disappointing and frustrating. It should have been an easy win, and it wasn't. Most of these clips are pulled from my weekly Patreon live stream. Join at any level, and you can join the chat and ask all the questions you want. That's for as little as $2 per month. For $5 per month, you can get your name on my end card. For $25 per month, you can have a monthly video chat with me. Link is in the description for more details, and keep talking movies and TV too much.